played in my school are Kho-Kho. 4.3 Warming up. Chit chat. 1. Discuss the following with your classmates. A. What are the important games played in your school? Answer. The games which are played in my school are Kho-Kho, Kabaddi, Cricket, etc. B. Who are the captains of the various team games? Name them. Answer. Kho-Kho, Sunil Tambe, Kabaddi, Shubham Shah, Cricket, Vishal Naidu. C. What is the role played by a team games captain? What are his or her responsibilities? Answer. A captain leads the team. He or she makes the players cooperate with each other. He or she assigns different responsibilities to different players. He or she makes all the players perform as a team and motivates the team to perform better every time. D. What is the role of a captain of a ship? What are the responsibilities of a captain of a ship? Answer. The responsibilities of a captain of a ship are A. The captain is in charge of his crew and responsible for the safety of the ship. B. The captain is the highest ranking officer on the ship, which makes him directly responsible for the conduct of the crew and the successful completion of the ship's mission. C. The captain is the main representative of the ship, whether it is a military vessel, a cruise liner, or a commercial freighter. As a captain, he or she must maintain direct communication with the superiors on land. D. A captain is responsible for the proper maintenance of the ship. 2. In pairs, find as many meaningful words as you can from the following grid within 5 minutes. You can find words horizontally and vertically. Hint: the words related to battles or battleship. For example, soldier. Achievement scale: 5 to 6 words, average. 7 to 9 words, good. 10 to 12 words, very good. 13 to 15 words, excellent. 16 words or more, genius. Answer some of the words: navigation, board, brave, sailor, battle, soldier, cruise, anchor, martyr, voyage, compass, salute, victory. 4.3 O Captain, My Captain. Walt Whitman, 1819 to 1892, was an American poet, essayist, and journalist. He was the most influential poet in the American canon, often called the father of free verse. He breaks the boundaries of poetic form. He also used unusual images and symbols in his poetry. The poem is an elegy to the speaker's recently deceased captain. While the nation is celebrating the victory of the battle, the speaker is mourning the loss of his great leader. The poem has a direct reference to the assassination of Abraham Lincoln after the American Civil War was won.
लेखकाविषयी ओ कॅप्टन माय कॅप्टन ही कविता अमेरिकन कवी वॉल्ट व्हिटमन 1819 ते 1892 यांनी लिहिली आहे. ते शिक्षक, सरकारी कारकून आणि पत्रकार होते. त्यांना मुक्त काव्याचा जनक असे म्हटले जाते. व्हिटमन यांनी पारंपरिक काव्यरचना पद्धतीचा त्याग केला आणि यमक योजना न अवलंबता काव्यरचना केली. ज्याप्रमाणे त्यांनी स्वतःच्या काव्यरचनेला आकार दिला, त्याप्रमाणेच सामाजिक जीवनालाही आकार दिला. अप्रचलित प्रतिमा आणि चिन्हांचा वापर ही त्यांच्या कवितेची वैशिष्ट्ये आहेत.
O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every rack. The prize we sought is won. The port is near. The bells are here. The people all exulting. While follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring.
Weathered every rack means overcome every difficulty, म्हणजे संकटावर मात केली. Exulting म्हणजे rejoicing and celebrating, हर्षमय. Keel म्हणजे the strong base of a boat or ship which supports its entire framework. जहाजाची मूळ चौकट. ग्रीम म्हणजे सिरियस, गंभीर.
But oh heart, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red, where on deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. O captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills. For you bouquets and ribboned wreaths, for you the shows are crowding. For you they call the swaying mass, their eager faces turning.
ट्रिल्स, प्ले लाऊडली, कंपयुक्त गाणे जोरात वाजते आहे. व्रेथ्स म्हणजे गार्लँड्स, फुलांच्या माळा, हार. मास म्हणजे क्राऊड ऑफ पीपल, लोकांची गर्दी.
Here, Captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head. It is some dream that on the deck you have fallen cold and dead.
सम ड्रीम म्हणजे हिअर समथिंग हार्ड टू बिलीव्ह, अविश्वसनीय गोष्ट.
My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored, safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object won. Exult, O shores, and ring, O bells. But I, with mournful tread, walk the deck, my captain lies, fallen cold and dead.
मॉर्नफुल म्हणजे व्हेरी सॉरोफुल, दुःखद. ट्रेड म्हणजे फुटस्टेप्स, पाऊल. ओ कॅप्टन, माय कॅप्टन हे एक स्मृती काव्य म्हणजेच मृत्यू पावलेल्या व्यक्तीच्या आठवणींना उजाळा देणारे काव्य आहे. कवी व्हिटमन यांनी ही कविता अमेरिकेचे माजी राष्ट्राध्यक्ष अब्राहम लिंकन यांच्या स्मृतीमध्ये लिहिली आहे. अमेरिकेच्या नागरी युद्धामध्ये लिंकन यांनी महत्त्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभावली. त्यांच्या नेतृत्वाखाली अमेरिकेच्या संयुक्त सैन्याने नागरी युद्ध जिंकले. कॉन्फेडरेशन आर्मीने शरणागती पत्करली. कॉन्फेडरेशन आर्मी हे सैन्य गुलामगिरीची अमानुष प्रथा वृद्धिंगत करणाऱ्या राज्यांनी स्थापन केले होते आणि त्यानंतर लिंकन यांची हत्या करण्यात आली. लिंकन यांच्या नेतृत्वाखालील संयुक्त सैन्याने युद्ध जिंकल्याबद्दल अमेरिकेत सुरू असलेल्या आनंदोत्सवावर त्यांच्या निधनाच्या वार्तेने दुःखाची छाया पसरली. अमेरिकेच्या नागरी युद्धात लिंकन आणि त्यांच्या सहकार्यांनी दिलेल्या लढ्यांचे रूपक म्हणून कवीने जहाजाचा उल्लेख केला आहे. कवी त्या जहाजावरील अन्य प्रवाशांपैकी एक होता, म्हणजेच युद्धात सहभागी झालेल्यांपैकी एक होता. त्यांनी केलेली ही अतिशय धोकादायक सफर यशस्वीपणे संपुष्टात आल्याने सर्वजण आनंदोत्सव साजरा करत होते. त्यांच्या या जहाजाने सर्व अडचणींवर मात केली आणि ते यशस्वीपणे आपल्या अंतिम मुक्कामाच्या ठिकाणी पोहोचले. यशस्वी जहाज आणि त्याच्या कप्तानाचे स्वागत करण्यासाठी किनाऱ्यावर गर्दी जमली होती. किनाऱ्यावरील लोक घंटानाद करून, झेंडे फडकवून आणि बिगुल वाजवून विजयाचा आनंदोत्सव साजरा करत होते. पुष्पगुच्छ आणि पुष्पहार घेऊन ते अतिशय आतुरतेने आपल्या कप्तानाची म्हणजेच लिंकन यांची वाट पाहत होते. कवीला आपला कप्तान जहाजाच्या डेकवर थंडपणे आणि मृतवत पहुडल्याचे आढळले. त्याला प्रचंड धक्का बसला. आपल्या प्रिय कप्तानाचा अंत झाल्याचे पाहून त्याला आत्यंतिक दुःख झाले. कवीने त्याला उठण्याची विनंती केली, मात्र चिरनिद्रा घेत असलेला कप्तान जागचा हलला नाही. जहाज किनाऱ्यावर पोहोचून नांगर टाकेपर्यंत कवीला दुःखाने ग्रासून टाकले. प्रत्येक लढाईनंतर सैनिक विजयाचा आनंद लुटू शकत नाहीत, कारण युद्धात कामी आलेल्या आपल्या सहकारी सैनिकांच्या मृत्यूमुळे ते दुःखात बुडून गेलेले असतात. हे कवीने या कवितेत अतिशय प्रखरपणे आणि समर्पकपणे मांडले आहे.
Factual questions. 1. What is the location of the battleship? Answer. The location of the battleship is United States of America. 2. How are the people waiting to welcome the captain of the ship? Answer. The people are waiting to welcome the captain of the ship very eagerly and enthusiastically. 3. Why is the speaker filled with grief? The speaker is filled with grief because he knows that the captain of the ship is dead and his body is kept on the deck and blood is still oozing from his body. 4. In what state does the captain lie on the deck? The captain is dead, blood is oozing from his body. His body lies on the deck, lifeless and motionless. English Workshop 1. Pick out from the poem all words related to ship. Make a list of them in a word register. Answer. The words related to ship are 1. Port, 2. Captain, 3. Trip, 4. Keel, 5. Vessel, 6. Deck, 7. Anchored, 8. Voyage, 9. Shores. 2. Read the poem again and complete the following sentences. Answer. A. The captain lies on the deck, fallen cold and dead. B. The captain doesn't answer as he has fallen cold and dead. C. The captain does not feel anything because he has no pulse nor will. D. The bugle and flag are trilled and flung. E. The poet puts his hand beneath the head of the captain. F. The captain has neither pulse nor will. 3. The poem has a direct reference to the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln on 14th April 1865 after the Civil War was won. Match the symbols or images in column A with what they refer to in column B. Answer. Column A, column B. 1. The ship. A. United States of America. 2. The fearful trip, voyage. B. The deathly Civil War. 3. The port. C. Peace after winning the war. 4. The bells ringing. D. Celebrating victory. 5. Captain. E. The President of USA. 6. Anchored safe. F. Victory in the war. 7. No pulse, no will. G. Lifeless, dead. 4a. The figure of speech, apostrophe, exists throughout the poem. Pick out lines where the poet directly addresses. A. The dead captain. Answer 1. O captain, my captain, our fearful trip is done. 2. Oh, the bleeding drops of red. B. The grief in his heart. Answer 1. But oh heart, heart, heart. 2. It is some dream that on the deck you have fallen cold and dead. C. The seashore. Answer 1. For you bouquets and ribboned wreaths, for you the shores are crowding. 2. Exult, O shores, and ring, O bells. B. Find from the poem one example of each of the following. A. Personification. While follow eyes the steady, keel the vessel grim and daring. B. Alliteration. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object 1. C. Repetition. O captain, my captain, our fearful trip is done. D. Exclamation. O heart, heart, heart. E. Tautology. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object 1. F. Antithesis. The ship has weathered every rack. The prize we sought is won. 5. Find the answer in your own words. A. What are the signs of the people celebrating victory? Answer. The church bells and the cries of the enthusiastic people who are eagerly waiting can be heard. These are the signs that the people are celebrating the victory. B. The crowds on the shore are eagerly waiting to felicitate the captain. How? The people have won the victory at last, which they had been questing for a long time. They have gathered on the seashore to welcome their hero, their leader. They are the ringing bells and shouting enthusiastically to welcome him. They are eagerly waiting for the captain in order to felicitate him. The enthusiasm increases as the ship comes close to the port. C. What are the signs that the captain has passed away? The body of the captain lies on the deck cold and dead. Blood is oozing from his body. These are the signs that the captain has passed away. D. Dear father, this arm beneath your head. Why do you think the speaker in the poem puts his arm under the captain's head? I think the speaker in the poem puts his arm under the captain's head because it is difficult for him to believe that the captain is dead. He tried to wake him up. It is perhaps to handle the head of a great person who gave his life for his nation. The poet tries to make the captain feel a little more comfortable even in death. The poet calls the captain father. It is a gesture that indicates something personal, therefore. We try to make our near and dear ones as comfortable as possible even after they pass away. E. Describe the grief that the speaker in the poem feels at the death of his captain. Answer. The poet reminisces and tries to consider this death to be something unreal, but at last he has to believe that the captain is dead. The poet calls him father because, for him, Lincoln is not just a military leader but also the father of the nation. He thus laments over this loss. 6. Glance through the poem again to find who the speaker addresses in the first two stanzas and the last stanza. Answer. The people of America.